Hello guys and welcome back to Windeby. I finally managed to present you another episode after a lot of things going on over the last few months. I'm sure you know this all from your everyday life too. But for the moment we are back in town and today we plan to cover another municipal service, namely healthcare. You already were able to see me placing the core of today's district hospital, the Baroque Hospice. I imagine that at the time of its construction it was located far from the gates of the city, because the city fathers wanted to keep diseases away from the population as best as they could. Something that can often be observed in real hospitals, or rather their locations. They just knew what to do. In the game, I used for this purpose an asset by Jens. Something very typical for European hospitals, or hospitals in general, is their huge extension at the turn of the 19th and 20th century, when the population was exploding due to massive innovations in medicine. I wanted to mimic this development here as well, with the placement of this complex made by Ami Polizeifunk he uploaded recently to the workshop. The next thing in my build was to figure out a nice street layout for further extensions that were built at the end of the last century on the place of the large hospital park area. Therefore, I used the University Hospital by Senfkorn, which you can see right now on the screen, and multiple blocks of Palms Times Thai Hospital complex, and connected them on the ground level to create like a big hospital complex. The Baroque Hospice, even with the sky bridge, made from POs. But that you will see later in the time-lapse. In addition, I facelifted the front of the building by placing an emergency hospitalization with some PO pillars and roof, as well as German emergency vehicles. Also the water basin next to it, which came with the model, needed an update, using the water surface props and a beautiful fountain by my fellow friend Don B. This and all the other assets and mods used in this episode and the whole project you can find in my Windeby collections on the Steam workshop. So since they would have rebuilt the whole area recently, I also changed the street lamps to modern ones with network extensions too. Another part of the hospital complex are large parking areas with parking spaces for handicapped persons, as well as a heliport for emergency helicopters. Unfortunately, I didn't have the recording on when I built those things, but you will see them in the cinematics at the end of the episode. The roofs of the modern hospital buildings from the workshop, in particular the one by Senfkorn, looked a little bit outdated regarding the roof textures. I mean, this one came out in 2017, so no surprise. And also the Thai hospital building, even it's newer, it just didn't fit here when it comes to the roofs to my build, so that's why I decided to cover the roofs with ploppable gravel and some grass decals to give them this typical look of European or German contemporary architecture. But guys, that was enough talking for the moment. I will leave you now with some music. This time I picked two classical pieces for you. Enjoy! So guys, that's it for today's episode. I know I didn't talk much to you today, but I mean it was pretty self-explaining what I built here on screen. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and also comment down below whether you like my usage of some classical pieces. I thought, why not use this opportunity to bring some music I also work with as a professional musician to you. So yeah, tell me whether you like this or not. Follow me on Twitter, I post my best screenshots there, and also when you really want to support my channel, check out my Patreon page. Thank you to It's Me Niklas, who supports me already there. It's highly appreciated. And yeah, the last thing I can say is join the Discord server. I am active there as well, so you can get in touch with me and other followers of this channel. I wish you all the best, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next episode of Windeby. Bye bye!